We got the first.
Okay,
we got the first one. What's up? What's up?
What's good? What's
Is it working? Is it working?
What up? What up?
What
This
up?
is our
What
first
up?
one. Are we getting any viewers coming in?
I mean, you got two.
I don't know. I feel like if with the block design, it feels like more of the screen. So like you should put a bit more emphasis on that instead of just making like some generic modern stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the block design's kind of blending in a little bit with the background. I feel like you gotta have a different color.
Yeah, you have to have some more like contrast. Like a lot of this level has lacked like a good amount of contrast. All the elements in the blocks just felt like they were there to make it less empty when they should like all work together.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this new one.
And the like rainbow blocks remind me of how a lot of people used to add like pastel elements into like glowy design, and I just don't think it really works well.
I do appreciate the attempt to at least make it like give it that little extra layer of depth with the pastel blocks. Like at least they are trying.
Oh damn, you have 89 viewers go off here. Chat says 7,
Chat
so
says 7.
you can
100% 7. Okay, I'll give 7. Oh yeah, I've played this. I did play this one a little while ago, and I actually quite like it.
While there are different designs for each part, which is a good thing, the designs in themselves are like really repetitive, and the only reason they feel different is because of the structure. When I feel like they could have like different elements in each structure to like make them not feel similar.
This gameplay go off, so like you gotta admit it. One thing I didn't like is that like the effects were like the same amount of flashy the entire way through. So like
10. Okay.
10, damn.
I'll leave it at an 8.
That is no.
I'll leave it at an 8.
Yeah,
That
8
is no
is
10 star in my
reasonable.
book. I really dig this.
I like the
really like
color palette.
One thing I don't get is like why do a lot of these levels do like the black bars across the entire screen? Like
Yeah,
that is kind of taken away a little bit, but I can't stress enough how much I really like this. But the colors haven't changed once.
Okay, I do like this last part. Well, I do,
really
but
this.
at the same time, I feel like it's a tad bit too glowy and it doesn't use a lot of purple. This level stands out a lot with the backgrounds are really nice.
Some things to take ahead of this would be try to make it seem different, change the colors a little bit.
I like the movements, but everything else really falls
Yeah.
flat. The background is way too bright. Yeah, I think the overlays alongside the blocks just don't really work well.
Oh, this background effect is actually really nice, but
Going into like 45%, this just seems like a dancing level.
Yeah.
With better color choices, if this guy has one thing down, it's definitely movements, but I think he can work on everything else.
that's a really neat end art as much as I hate it.
I'm thinking 7.
I'll do 7 then, why not?
Yeah, I feel like the foreground and the blocks just are the biggest
backgrounds
issue with
are
this.
really neat. One thing I think themed levels do is they like try and make the foreground quite low opacity or like quite minimal so they can put attention on the background, but that kind of shoots them in the foot.
Yeah, I like the last part.
It's really
I do
nice.
wish those leaves were kind of in the foreground though, because if there was one thing this level could have had that it had nothing of, it was a foreground. Like it didn't have a lot of moving elements like trees and stuff in front of the player.
5.
The background
awesome.
Background's really,
Background's really good.
I'm just confused as to why there's so much like half invisible stuff and so much like visible stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nice. Those light bulbs.
I like the light bulbs.
Yeah.
The light bulbs and the background work really well together, but at the same time the blocks just don't that well.
I think what this level's kind of going for is just like, because the level's called Portal, right? It's just like a setting of like different places you take pictures at.
I appreciate the random rainbow thing coming to like give it color, but it could have been a bit more because I'm just left with this harsh black background.
I think those black bricks could have probably been like a lower opacity because they feel a bit too intrusive. Background and blocks. Yeah.
Oh, that's a really nice end art as well.
Feature isn't a bad idea.
I was definitely thinking for feature, 100%. Oh,
If there's one thing I really respect about this level, it's the fact that everything about this level includes Solo. He made the song, he made the level.
Oh, did he?
I kind of like what he was going for, but at the same time, what he did was like too minimal to make it feel like a bumpy surface. It just feels.
It's just weird. I do like the very fast swiping foreground elements. Kind of makes it like feel like
I wish there were some of them in the background.
There's not really any sort of parallax besides just that one element.
I'm just gonna send it straight up. It's good.
There's like some really faint glow that's like the sun rated kind of things. I do like appreciate that.
These designs are nice. I can respect that.
Yeah, the glow is good.
Ooh,
Oh damn! This background's nutty.
I like this background as well. This is cool. It's got like it's a mod badge, man.
Oh, that's cute.
Fitting.
Yeah, no, this kind of pops off in the drop. Okay.
Why was the beginning like weak? That's what I want to know.
And also this really slow part feels kind of weak too.
It's misleading, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going back to messy. 3, 2, 1,
Go.
boom. Oh yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I've seen this. Do you like it?
Yes.
Do you like this?
It's
Ooh.
born.
Oh, that shit part's so. Oh, I like.
The transition's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
All the
is
movements
solid.
really
Okay.
fluid.
Tell
This
me
guy does movements really well because he makes stuff in the structures move instead of the actual structures, so it doesn't really limit. It doesn't like hinder the gameplay.
This part I'm not digging so much. For some reason. I can't pinpoint why.
Saturation's
Okay,
too
I'm
high, I
liking
think.
I'm not sure I feel about the black
Look at
bars.
that.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh. Harry was like, "Oh, I don't like that," and then 2 seconds later, I was like, "Oh!"
Honestly, I think I put 9.
I went for 8.
I know.
I'm digging an 8. Submit. Who's Harry and who is Par? It's hard to tell your voices since I haven't talked to you for. Oh, I'm Harry. I'm the Harry ass. Par is the one
Yeah.
that sounds like a 43-year-old man.
Yeah, that's me.
Just kidding.
I'm Kr1t.
Bro,
Yo, this is fire. What?
This is nice.
These colors. Yeah, this second.
I like the foreground.
Yeah.
This is a feature.
Oh,
for me.
that's adorable.
This is
That-
adorable,
yeah.
man.
That came out of nowhere.
This is-
That
That
is
came out
a
of nowhere
huge.
first.
That is a huge quality jump.
It is kind of sad how it plays out for like 50 minutes. Not 50 minutes.
Yeah.
50%.
15 minutes.
50 minutes. God forbid. God forbid a level is 50 minutes
But on
long.
Spectrum Calamity? What's up with this?
That sounds like an extreme.
That sounds hard.
Oh well.
That's not what I was expecting.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
That's
It's
that's
Hollow Knight.
actually.
Hollow Knight.
Yeah, it's Hollow Knight.
Oh, I can
I-
definitely see that. I like the
Ooh.
depth in this. I wish the cube was like an actual in-game
Yeah,
cube because you
the
put
white just
you had
doesn't
all this
fit.
attention to detail with everything else. It's just a white silhouette.
Yeah, it's just a white square.
But yeah. Thank you for coming along, and see you later.
We'll see y'all
Yeah,
later.
deuces.
Bye.
Gang, gang.